Slavery. Well, you know, something about slavery. I've heard a lot about slavery in the news lately. You know, that it still exists. But one of the things I realise is that there are still a lot of mothers out there, a lot of women out there in their own homes are still slaving away for lazy sons and husbands, and maybe even other children as well, girls. But let me tell you, if you are a mother, it is your responsibility to make sure that your son realizes that you're not a slave and that you're not there to slave away for him. You're there in order to show that your house is a place to be respected. Your house is a home that you're building, and that anybody that lives in it must make a contribution towards making that house run efficiently and effectively with respect and love. It's important that you teach your sons to help around the home, to love you enough, to respect you enough to see that you are a working person, you're a working woman, a working mother that's working in order to build a home and to make provision for the family. And you're working during the day and you come home and you work in the evening. Why are you working still, cleaning up the home while your children are lying around the house doing nothing? That's plain wrong. There's lots of mothers out there that allow their children to do absolutely nothing while you slave away. You wake up in the morning, ask them what they want for their breakfast, run down the shop, come back, cook it, clean up the house, make their dinner while they still lay around, even just playing on their PlayStations all day long. That is slavery. And when you ask them to help you, you can't get them to help you because you never raised them in the first place to respect you enough to do chores around the home. You've got to raise them. You've got to raise these children, raise these sons to understand that they have responsibility to help around the home, to respect the home, to respect you as a woman. You may be raising somebody else's future husband, someone's father, and they need to understand that they have a responsibility and a role to play within the home. They have responsibility as men as well to respect women who work hard, who work all the time, work during the day, slaving away in the office or wherever you work, in the shop, wherever, right? And then coming home in the evening and then still cleaning and cooking and serving. Well, a lot of the time, women do that out of love. They do that out of love for their family. So if they're doing it out of love, why can't men also show and boys also show that they love their family, love their mothers, love the home, by seeing if there's anything that they can also do from love, if they say they have in their heart, come out of love and do something to help as well, to respect that home. It's up to the family, it's up to the mothers to show their sons that they have responsibilities. Sometimes these sons, they need that guidance. When they go to school, they abide by the rules and the moral codes of the school. So why can't they have that in the home as well? If women and mothers do not teach their sons and guide their sons into becoming responsible, caring, loving citizens and family members, then we are all doomed, basically. You can't expect one day to turn around and tell your son and ask your son to help in the home and he do nothing about it because you never raised him that way in the first place. He doesn't see why he should. And suddenly it becomes more like a command, a demand, rather than something that he's used to doing. You know, these young children, these young boys and sons, they need that guidance. They need discipline. They need to understand that you as a working woman, a mother who's worked hard, are no slave. You're not a slave to run around for them and tire yourself out, make yourself ill, while they just lay around all day long and do nothing. I think it's plain wrong for all these mothers out there that just allow their sons to do absolutely nothing all day long. They go to school, they come home, they do nothing. They don't even understand how to tidy up the home. See, there's mess around the home and tidy the home. They don't even, instead they wait for you to come home and you to tidy it up, you to ask them what they want to eat, everything. You're the one doing it all and tiring yourself out. Well, I can't see no respect coming from any son that would allow his mother to just come and do all that, especially when the mothers are going out and earning all that money to provide for the home, provide for the welfare needs of their children, their sons. giving them everything they want, spending so much money, and the sons just take it all for granted. Well, mothers out there who do that sort of thing are not raising responsible men in this society, in the community. They're not raising responsible future fathers or boyfriends, for women out there. They're not doing that. And it's the woman and the mother's responsibility to ensure that she does that with her sons. She has to do that, otherwise, in the long run, the mother, as well as everyone else, will suffer as a result of that. Discipline is what's needed. Discipline and love and respect.